Welcome to Tutor Tips by Noteboom Productions. In this tutor tip, we're going to take a quick look at the control center on an iPhone. Let's go to my iPhone. Now, if you're not familiar with the control center, if I swipe up from the bottom, I'm going to swipe up from the bottom of my iPhone here. Just swipe up. We get what we call the control center. And with the control center, we can easily put our phone into airplane mode. I can go and turn Wi-Fi on and off. I can turn Bluetooth on and off. I can turn Do Not Disturb on and off. And then I can also go and lock the orientation. So right now I'm not using Bluetooth. All I have to do to turn my Bluetooth off is just tap on it. And now my Bluetooth is off. We can also go and adjust the brightness. I have various music settings, including changing the song and the volume. Keep going down towards the bottom. I have AirDrop if I wanted to share a file with another iOS user. And then over to the right, we have our AirPlay. And right now it's connected to my MacBook Pro. Below that, we have our flashlight. Tap on this, and our little flash on the back of the iPhone turns into a flashlight. We have easy access to our timer, easy access to my calculator, and easy access to my camera. So all we have to do is just swipe up to get at these controls. Now to close this, what I would recommend doing is just tapping in the area above the control center. You could just go and tap on this little arrow here, but it's very easy to go and tap on the buttons below that when you tap on it. So you may inadvertently turn on or off your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, or your Do Not Disturb. So to close this, what I would recommend doing is just tapping in the upper area here. I tap on it, and the control center closes. So what settings do we have for the control center? Let's go over to our Settings app. And if we look down towards the bottom, we have Control Center. Let's go ahead and tap on it. We have two options for the control center. Do I want to allow access on the lock screen? If you do, just go ahead and tap on this to make sure that it is green. We can also access within apps. If you do not want to allow access within apps, tap on this to where it is not green. Now, why would you want to turn off access on lock screen or access within apps? Well, with access on lock screen, if you lose your phone, all someone has to do is just swipe up. They don't have to enter in your code. They just have to swipe up on the iPhone, and they can put it into airplane mode. And when it's in airplane mode, you're not going to be able to use Find My iPhone. So if you turn this off, someone is not going to be able to just swipe up and put it into airplane mode. I usually leave this off. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Access within apps. Why would you want to turn this off? Well, I've seen with some apps they have controls down towards the bottom, and if you swipe up, you're not controlling that app. Maybe it's a game. What you're actually going to be doing is pulling up the control center. So what you want to do is you want to turn this off, and then when you swipe up from the bottom, if you're within an app, you're not going to pull up that control center. So how do you pull up the control center then? You go back to the home screen. Let's go ahead and go back to the home screen. And then you swipe up. But if you're within an app, you're not going to be able to do that. So that's a quick look at the control center on the iPhone. The iPad works very similar if you have an iPad. Well, I hope you found this tutor tip helpful. We do have a variety of tutor tips available on our website, and we're adding more on a regular basis. We also have a number of tutorials available in both the Mac App Store and the iOS App Store. All you have to do is just go to the App Store and search for Noteboom Productions. If you want to be notified of any new releases and news, including releases from our tutor tips and from our tutorials, just sign up for our newsletter from our website. Again, we hope that this tutor tip was helpful, and thanks for watching Tutor Tips by Noteboom Productions.